It shows it live. It shows we are live, guys. All right. Let's see if I can see. There we are. It shows we are live.
Oh, I got it now.
See if we get anybody in the chat. Hey Tina, how are you? Good to see you. Surprise, surprise, doing a live Q&A. Figured we'd try to get on here and do something like that. That way everybody can get to know us a little bit. Turn that volume down just a little bit. How are you doing? Yes, it is. We actually just got back from the casino just a little bit ago. Went over to WinStar for a couple hours. Took Miss Tazzy on a little lunch date over there and played a little bit and did okay. No big one. Gamble Smart, how are you guys doing? Doing a surprise Q&A. Boy, it is a windy, chilly day today outside, so y'all hear the wind chimes in the background. Sorry about that. You know, they'll kick up here off and on. Got some wind gusts going on. We had a pretty good Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, Tazzy had to work all day. She works in the healthcare sector, and so she had to work all day long. But other than that, it was okay.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Y'all hear us okay? Volume okay and everything? The first time we've gone live like this. So got the laptop here trying to keep an eye on chat, and Tazzy's got her phone to try to help keep up with chat as well. So all right. Evelyn, welcome in. Thank you for being here. How y'all doing? So we figured we'd do a live Q&A just so that, you know, one, we can get to know some of our subscribers out there, and for y'all to get to know us a little bit. So y'all feel free to ask any kind of questions that y'all have about us, gambling related, whatever you got on your mind. Just thought we'd have a little fun today. All right, Gamble Smart, we appreciate you guys. Y'all be safe. Be careful out there on them roads. They are quite busy today. Everybody getting back from all the Thanksgiving traveling. So hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. I hear that, Evelyn. We like to be lazy from time to time ourselves. Yep. Oh, okay, Tina. I was curious as to where you were at. You know, I'll tell you what, we really greatly appreciate you. You've been a subscriber from the very get-go, so we greatly appreciate it. We live just south of Durant, Oklahoma, just inside of Texas. So the casinos are quite close to us, both Choctaw and Durant, and Windstar is about a 40-minute drive over to there at the longest. Uh, Usually we can make it over in about 35 minutes. So we frequent them, quite a bit. Just low budget, low rollers. Use free play quite a bit going over there, and it's around here. It's about the only thing you really can do. There's not a whole lot anymore around here. The Where we live at, I work for the city that we live in, or town that we live in. I've been working for them for 20 years. We're really starting to grow. We got a lot of commercial growth going on and a lot of residential growth going. So the Metroplex is definitely moving up this way. How's it looking good on your side, ain't it? Yep. All right. Sounds good.
Sallisaw.
Yep.
I don't think we've ever been to Sallisaw.
I haven't been to Sallisaw. Haven't been around that area quite a long time for me. I've been around all over Oklahoma over the years, but it's I don't get out and travel as much as what I used to. Kind of stick around home. Little lamb. Yeah, we don't quite go to Megastar a whole lot. We went there for a little while, not long after it opened up, but just found it wasn't quite the place for us to frequent. I do like the small setting in there, but we just do not have any luck whatsoever. We always come out losing there than we do coming out ahead or even breaking even. Ain't that right, babe?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah. Hey, Real Fever. Good to see you. This is pretty cool. So, first time we've ever done this, so thought it'd be a good little surprise to get out here and do this and let y'all get on here and ask us some questions if y'all want. You hear them wind chimes are going.
I hear them.
It is 48 degrees outside right now. The wind's blowing about 15, 20 miles an hour off and on. So starting to get chilly, that's for sure. Y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up and share that live feed out there too to see if we can't get some more people stopping by and saying hi. So those of y'all that are in here, do y'all frequent the casinos, and which ones do y'all go to? Those wind chimes that you do here, our middle son got those for Sabrina for Mother's Day. And we hung those up outside, just right outside the windows here on the front porch, and they do sound beautiful. Real Fever, we live just inside of Texas, south of Durant, so Choctaw, Durant, and Windstar casinos are the ones that we frequent the most. Durant definitely, usually about every other week basis. So yeah, we Durant right now. We get better comps with Durant than we do Windstar. So we do go up there to cash in the comps. But Windstar has been the better of the two as far as gambling here lately. We just got back actually just a little bit ago, spending the morning over there and took Miss Tazzy out on a lunch date over there to the Mexican restaurant that they have in there. And oh my gosh, it is so good since they revamped that.
Oh, it is.
And
it's real good.
so we went over, had a lunch date, and took a couple of $100 with us and broke even with it. So we played for a very long time, which was really good. But yeah, what do you see in there, baby? You got anything in there you want to holler at? Yeah, anytime you see us out, don't hesitate to come up and say hi. Let us know who you are. You know, we get this channel growing up a little bit. You know, get some T-shirts or something like that. Get some sort of swag going, and that way we can start handing them out. We did make some little business cards with a QR code. You know, to link to our channel. That we kind of leave those on a machine here and there, try to see what we can do. We're not really anticipating this channel to go huge or anything like that. Just kind of did it as a little bit of a hobby. Some of y'all know us from some bigger channels that come up, F&S slots and Casanova slots and Gamble Smart, Gamble Safe, a new channel that just started up with a couple of gentlemen there. So we're in a lot of their videos, and I did not want to feel like their audience was going to look at us as being camera hogs or something like that. So we kind of started our own little deal just to kind of show our side of gambling, because we're not quite, high rollers or anything like that. We're low budget, gamblers. So wanted to show that kind of side of gambling and visiting the casinos, and hopefully help some people along the way to, learn a little bit about the machines, what we like to play, how we play them, things like that. VGTs, the red screens, those are our go-to machines that we absolutely love to play. What about you, babe? What do you like?
I like the VGTs. I think my favorite one, Crazy Cherry, I really like. I like Polar High Roller, but it's hard to hit on that one for me. Tina, we're gonna try and get that swag out there. I gotta work on designing some T-shirts and stuff.
Yes. We definitely need to do that, especially for a few of y'all that have been around from the very get-go and stuck around with us. Really want to try to do something special for you guys real soon. So be on the lookout for a message, to email us or something like that, so we can get some information and get something out there to you guys. So really definitely want to try to start doing something like that. And oh yeah, Real Fever, that they revamped that one in there, and I mean, it is excellent. You get that chimichanga on the dinner menu, oh my goodness, it's to die for. And then today for lunch, on the lunch menu, we had that, what was that, big burrito, mega burrito, whatever they have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that super good.
We should have shared it.
Yeah, we should have, because we each had one and we didn't eat but half of it. It's that big. Tiffany, we will probably be at Durant. We might try to go this next weekend. Not sure. A lot of the times, we go on a spur of the moment. We really don't plan our trips. When we do go, it's usually Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. Those are the days that we're up there. So usually Monday and Tuesday is going to be after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. WinStar, if we go out there, it's typically going to be a Saturday or a Sunday when we go over there. And we try to get out there, usually in the morning times. We don't try to stay up there too late in the evenings. I don't like big, huge crowds. I mean, it's just, there's too much going on at one time. And, if we happen to be up in the smoky areas, when it's real busy, I tend to get a little sore throat and stuff from smoke. I used to smoke for quite a few years, and I quit. I haven't smoked in 5 years now, and so I have noticed that uh, the real heavy smoke in the smoking areas tends to bug me just a little bit. So we try to stay away from those areas. But I think we may try to go up there. Let's see. We've got some free play that starts next week that kicks in. So we might. There's a good possibility that we could go Tuesday, but I doubt it. We got some things to take care of. I don't know if we'll have enough time, but if we don't get up there Monday or Tuesday, it'll definitely be next weekend that we go for sure. Jump in there, babe.
Red Screen Tiger.
Hey, Red Screen Tiger, how's it going, dude? Glad to see you jumping in there. Hey, man, that was awesome to see you that day up there at Choctaw, man. Yeah, been keeping an eye out for you and wondering how you've been doing, and you hadn't posted in a while. So glad to have ran into you. Glad to met you and everything. Let's see here. Gonna get caught up here. Polar high roller, yeah, boy. Let me tell you, Ava, that one is a tough one. It's a love-hate relationship, both with me and Tazzy. Sometimes he does good, sometimes he doesn't. He kicked my butt today. I will tell you that. I put $50 in a $2 one and doing jumping in between a $2 bet and a $4 bet, and I did not get a single hit on him whatsoever. I'm like, oh my gosh, you can't do this to me, Polar. But he did. He did.
Hey, Red Screen. Choctaw's kind of we've been breaking even or everything with Choctaw, but they haven't been doing us very good, very much lately at all. That's the reason why we've been kind of heading to WinStar a little bit.
Yeah, the comps are about the only thing that's been good at Choctaw here lately. The machines, no matter what you play, it has been real hard. They got a bunch of new double top dollar and pinball in there in the lower denoms. And we've played some of those, and we're lucky if we break even, to be honest with you, at Choctaw right now. But it's still a lot of fun to go. You know, it's adult arcade is what it is to us. That's the way we gamble. You know, we don't look at it as gambling because we're not anticipating to win. We're going up there to play the machines for what they are, and you know, it's the same thing as, you know, teenagers going to the arcade. You know, you take what you're going to take to spend to play the games, and that's it. And that's what we do. And if we do good, we do. You know, and all of you guys, keep an eye. If y'all haven't already subscribed, go to Gamble Smart, Gamble Safe. Go to their YouTube channel. It's a really awesome channel. One of the gentlemen from that channel came from Cowboy Slots. They're doing something a little bit different over there, and we've got something coming next week on their channel that, you know, might really pique some of you guys' interest of learning, you know, low budget strategies and things like that. So definitely go check them out. Let's see here. I'll get caught up here. It is a hard habit to break, Tina. What kind of helped me was I had to have some oral surgery done a few years ago, and then I lost my dad in 2019, and that really hit home with me and really gave me the strength to quit as quickly as I did, because I smoked for, 25 years, 30 years, and had a real hard time quitting off and on through the years. Hence, since I did quit, boy, I have gained a lot of weight. So I gotta get something going on there and get that figured out and drop some of this weight. But yeah, it is a tough habit to break. Well, Red Screen, I agree, but I disagree. We have some inside knowledge of the Choctaw tribe, and the new Sky Tower was built out of a fund called the Rainy Day Fund that they had an extremely over amount in that fund, and they had to get rid of that money somehow, and that's the reason why they built the Sky Tower. But I mean, as far as tightening up the machines, it's hard to say if that's what they did or not. If they were to reset payback percentages on the machines, it does not do anything in the short term. It would create something different in the long term, but we're talking, upwards of 10 million spins on one individual machine. So it there's some insides to how some of those machines work up there, and so it's real hard to make those machines tighten up on a overnight basis, so to speak. This would have to be in a long run type deal, but um, it's hard to say. But they didn't lose any money building that Sky Tower and putting those machines in there and building that end of the casino. Now, where they are starting to spend some money is the new resort that they're building up in Broken Bow. That's where they're actually going to get into their regular budget. But as far as the Sky Tower, that was built with what they called the rainy day fund, money that had been sitting and building for many, many, many years, and it was reaching up at a cap that they had to get spent. Yeah, the voting for casinos in Texas may play a big part of it too. Um, but in my opinion, if they were worried about the casinos opening up in Texas, they would offer up a lot more comps, a lot more free stuff, bigger free play for the average gamblers, and not just high rollers or anything like that. To get people to stay coming up there in fear of having casinos open up in Texas. Because if Texas does pass that, then that's going to slow down their, uh, traffic up there. So they're definitely going to want to do something to try to keep people coming up there and spending money up there. Yeah, the resets on that Tiger, on that call box, that is for a duration of a game. So each bingo game has a top prize, whether it be a jackpot, 50,000, whatever it may be. It could even be just a $1,200 jackpot. It doesn't matter on that. But each bingo game has a specific pattern that's going to be the top payout for that game. And once that pattern hits, it starts a whole brand new game. Now they may have 3 or 4 different bingo games going on at one time. If you're sitting on 2 machines side by side and the call boxes are identical, then you're on the same bingo game. There's been many a times that we've sat at the same machine side by side and be on 2 different bingo games. Each bingo call box will have a different set of numbers going in that call box. So that'll give you a good indication of if you're in the same bingo game or a different game. It just all depends on how many people are up there and how many people are playing.
Maybe you can explain that to Tina. It says, can you really tell what you're going or not going to hit by the bingo card?
You can tell the potential. Okay, so if you look, what I look for at the bingo card, and that's why I always try to have the bingo card in the videos that I can, if I can, is I look for the potentials. So I've learned some of the patterns over the years, like the inside corners, outside corners, private stripes, lucky 7, the T pattern. When I see those patterns lit up in the call in the on the bingo card itself, where the yellow numbers are daubed, if the in the call box that is just below that bingo card is the call box. So you'll see up to, I think it's 48 numbers or so. Don't quote me on that, but you'll see the numbers that are in yellow, and then you see numbers that are in white. As long as all of the numbers that are on the bingo card itself that are daubed in yellow hit inside those yellow numbers and make that pattern, then that pattern is going to win. So we look for that potential. You can't always tell if it's going to or not, because some of those numbers in the bingo card itself that are daubed in yellow may be a number that's in white. And if it is, then that is in an ineligible number in that pattern, so it will not pay. I hope that explains that. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, Tiger. I do agree with you on on that. Well, yeah, we will have VGTs here, depending on how they decide to do the Texas casinos. Now, if they do it like they do down at Eagle Pass on an Indian reservation, we do have some Indian reservations here in Texas. They're just not registered with the federal government like they are in Oklahoma and Wyoming and some of those other states. Um, but if they allow gambling and they bring those in and they register those Indian nations here in Texas and put put them up as a nation like Choctaw Nation, then yes, they will have the VGT bingo based games because they can't be fully Class 3 machines. They'll have to have both sides, Class 2 and Class 3, just how Choctaw and WinStar and some of the other Oklahoma casinos have. It'll be a mix of all of them. Oh, you're more than welcome, Tina. I hope that explained it.
$6 max.
Yes, yeah, I remember those old machines. Yep, yep, at the bowling alley. Yeah, I remember when Choctaw was nothing but a bingo hall. I've been in this area my whole life, and so I've seen the evolution of Choctaw come to what it is today. Back when I was a little kid, it was nothing but a bingo hall. They had some what do they call that? Pajinga, kind of like the Chinese slot machines that had the little balls that would go in there and bounce around. They had machines like that, but the slot machines themselves and the bingo machines, they had not gotten those just yet. And then when they started bringing those in, one of the original money bags that I played when it was right there in the center casino, where the Grand Tower is, it was a set of money bag machines that up on the top had all these little balls, and it would go in a circle deal, and it would drop these balls down, and they had little RFID tags inside there, so they knew which ball was falling through, so it would pay off on the bingo patterns. And I miss that when they took those out and converted the machines into the cabinets that they have today. Oh man, it was just so much funner back in the day. Wow, that's pretty good, Tiger. That's pretty good. Stay up on it. You see any questions or anything, answer them.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah. The old diamond. Yes.
Yeah, I
Those,
remember those.
yeah, those two, Tina. Those were all good fun games back in the day. Well, a bunch of those that we miss. I'm not much on these computer games, like the Huff and Puff and all of that. We're not big on those games. There's just way too much going on those. One of our earlier videos that we posted, you see Sabrina playing the firecracker game, um, where she hit $600 in the bonus round. We just seen all those firecrackers lit up. We're thinking, okay, let's give it a shot just to see, if it would go into that bonus round or not. And when it did, we didn't know what was going on. I mean, we don't play those type games, so we had no clue what was happening or what was going on. And actually, there was a couple comments in that video that I had made that were incorrect as far as how many spins were left and stuff like that, because I was looking at the wrong deal, wasn't paying attention. But you had a lot of fun with that, didn't you?
I did have a lot of fun with that one. I didn't know what in the world was going on, but that's usually what happens when I get on a computer game and don't understand what I'm betting or what it's supposed to be doing. It usually ends up a pretty little fluke.
Uh-oh. Make sure that I'm getting this right. Trying to get caught up on chat here. Yeah, I've tried. I will play those games, Tiger, but they're just not my cup of tea to play all the time. Usually, when I've done real good with VGTs, then I will go and play those. I call that playing stupid. That's when I start doing my build up method, and we never play below a double up. So if we go to a VGT machine or whatever we may start with when we get up there and we play, whatever I put in a machine, if I double that up, I will not go below that. Now, if it goes a little bit more, then I try to reach that next level. So I try to stair step each double up, and if it reaches that, then I never go below that. I will cash out, put that money back in my pocket, and then I continue to play on my original what I started with, and just keep doing that build up method. And once I get comfortable with money that I can say there's nothing that we want to buy, our cruise that we went on, that was part of our reasoning behind the name of our channel, Tazzy&Joe's Adventures. Tazzy is Sabrina's nickname that she grew up with, and Joe is my name. So we did it Tazzy&Joe's Adventures because our intentions were we were going to do a lot more outdoor stuff. We love to hunt, fish, camp, stuff like that. So we were thinking about doing videos on that, but I haven't found the path that I want to take with that yet. We're just kind of seeing what the channel does, just having fun here and there, trying to see what kind of audience that we're going to have. If we're going to have strictly gambling audience, then we'll keep the channel strictly gambling. But so back to the double ups and stuff like that. When we have the build up high enough, then I'll go and do what I call stupid betting, where it's money that I'm not afraid to lose. I'm not, I don't have nothing that I, can think of that I need or want with my winnings, or her winnings. She'll think of something that she may want, whether it be a spa day or, get her hair done, get her nails done or something to splurge on yourself with, spoil yourself with. We don't have any of that. Then we'll go and we'll gamble either higher denominations or play games that is a little bit out of our comfort zone and see what we can do with them. Let's see here. Read off some of the stuff that's going on there.
Oh, Tina says she's not crazy about big screens or the digital.
No, I'm not either.
And then Tiger, if we ever meet up again, I can show you some things that I've learned.
Yeah, definitely. We can show you some things that we've learned as well. It's always good to do that stuff. Oh, good luck in Vegas, man. It's been years since we've been out, or I've been out there. Tazzy's never been out there. I need to get her out there. But last time I was in Vegas was back in '96. Was out there for a rodeo trip and got myself in a lot of trouble out there. And I told myself I would either never go back, or if I did go back, I would have a very, very tight wallet if I went out there. I would have to really be careful with what I do and where I go out there. But yeah, I believe our email is linked on here on the channel. If ever y'all want to, have a meetup, we can definitely do that. We're pretty flexible. Tazzy, she does 12-hour shifts through the middle part of the week into up to the weekend. So usually there's 3 or 4 days of a week that we're not available, but usually any other time we are. So yeah, I would love to get together and meet some of you guys. Definitely. Oh yeah, always do slow and build ticket. Yeah, that's one of our strict rules that we do have. Tiger is play real slow and never go blow a double up. The 9-liners, oh man, I love the 9-liners. They got a draw on me, and I've got to be careful. I do play the smaller denoms, usually the nickel machines. One of our latest videos, or one of our middle videos that we had, I showed a picture of a Mr. Moneybags nickel machine that I showed a $1,500 on it. That was just right around the corner from the bowling alley. We had just walked in the door, and she was loading up her free play on a machine. She had a pretty good amount of free play, and I stuck $40 in that machine and was betting 54 nickels. And I spun, I think it was the third spin, it went into a red spin. The card was not even that good of a card, and so I wasn't paying attention to the machine. I was looking at her, and then there was a guy next to her that was talking, and I, kind of joined in on the conversation. And the next thing I know, I turn around and look at my machine, and I had $1,600 on there. I'm like, where did that come from? Oh my gosh! Told her, and I'm like, wow, So played it a couple more, then I upped it up. I think I started to max bet it a few times. Cashed out at $1,500, and we took that $1,500 and we bought a cruise. If you see on our channel the cruise that we took and the live that we did, that's what paid for that cruise was that hit on that machine. And I had intended to post a lot more videos, but I had lost all of my videos that I had on my phone from that cruise. And obviously we've got a different phone now because I started having camera issues in the last 3 or 4 videos where the camera was just being sporadic and jumping real bad. So I said to heck with it. We did good a couple weeks ago at Choctaw, and we went and got the new iPhone 15 Pros, and so now we've got better equipment and better cameras. So I've got to figure out how to do my intros now. The app that I was using on my old phone, because it was an Android, is not available on Apple phones. So I've got to figure out how to do all of that. This is the first time I've ever had an Apple product.
Tina, she said she likes the adventure part of it because we're not stuck to one kind of video.
Yeah.
So we can play around and just have fun.
I appreciate that, Tina. Yeah, definitely. I have hit window shade. I've never hit lollipop. Window shade, I have hit that. I have hit it one time. Lollipop, I have not. The kite, I've hit about 4 times. What is the other? There's another pattern that's a very rare pattern that I hit one time, and I hit it on a smooth as silk. It was it wasn't quite a full card, because I went into the pay tables and was looking to figure out what it was that I hit. But there was nothing on the reels. Smooth as silk will hit with the face off the line, and it was like bars that were scattered. There wasn't nothing off the line that would have indicated a hit. And this was at WinStar when this happened, and that was a $480 hit. And I'm like, what pattern was that? And stupid me, I hit the button too quick, and I spun off of that bingo card that it was on, so I had no clue what pattern it was. But I do know that it was one of those rare patterns that very, very rarely ever hit. Yeah, it was an awesome win. Yes, they are. They are a really good way. I feel the 9-liners and the 3-reel 5-line VGTs, because they red screen multiple times, are better machines than a single pay line VGT machine. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I didn't get it on video. Actually, if you go to Gamble Smart, Gamble Safe, and go to their channel, their live that they just did, what was that, Tuesday, in that live, I did really well on a Moneybags 3-reel 5-line machine, quarter denom. I put in $100 and ended up cashing out $500 on that machine, and we were on it less than 45 minutes. That was a good little run right there. And hopefully, Tina, F&S will be up here sometime in December. They're supposed to be coming back up. We're supposed to be teaming back up with them and getting some good content there as well. So look forward to that. Those are some. I enjoy hanging out with F&S. Them guys and Casanova and Gamble Smart, Gamble Safe. Those are some really good people to be with. That's for sure. Everything's still going good on the chat?
Yeah, I don't see anything else
Oh,
on the
okay.
screen.
Looks like it. I got a delay on the computer, so that's why I'm saying if you see anything, holler. Matter of fact, I'm going to refresh real quick.
Tina, so it
Go
says
ahead.
Choctaw Casino, older machines like many years ago was playing the Gems and Jewels $5 bet hit for 10,000. The machine gave me claw feature and it dropped it. Or like 10,000.
Wow, that's pretty good, Tina.
She said it dropped it. Yeah, it was there. It was 10,000.
My biggest hit, I out of gambling frequently these past 4 years, I've never hit a hand pay in my entire life of gambling. Sabrina has hit one at WinStar when we first started going back more frequently. She hit account and cash for $1,500. This is way before we even started the channel. That's her only hand pay. Now I've racked tickets up, up to almost $2,000. She's racked some up a little over $1,000. She was actually her first big win that she had was at Choctaw up in Old Smoky in the high limit room. The Lucky Duck, that is the $2 denom right there in the center at the end of the bank there. She was playing on that, and I was outside the high limit room playing on a polar high roller, and I racked mine up to like $800. I started like with $20 is I had more than that, but that when we walked in, that's what I started with was $20. Just kind of getting warmed up and everything. Put that $20 in a polar high roller. It was a $5 denom, and I didn't even know it. I thought it was a lower denom. Just not paying attention, just getting in there, kind of got swallowed up in the environment, and I hit the button on a single bet, and it red screened, and it just kept going for a minute, and it was like up to $800, and I cashed out. I told some, hollered at her. I said, "Hey, it's time to go." She goes, "Yeah, it is time to go." She showed me the ticket that she had, and it was, how much was it on that ticket? A little over $1,000. Yeah, a little over $1,000 that she hit. She was so excited about that because she had not been gambling that long, when that happened. Yeah, they did. I remember those because I didn't understand those features on those back in the day. So I would not play those that did have that because I didn't understand it. And then when I finally did and got into it, is when they started doing away with them. Yeah.
Tina says, just wait, you'll both have your IDs ready and we'll help pay those taxes.
Oh yeah, we ain't afraid to do that. Yeah. When Sabrina hit her hand pay at WinStar last year, she did not know what had happened. She didn't even know it was a jackpot at first. I'm like, "Babe, you hit a jackpot." I said, "You better get ready." I said, "You got to pay taxes on that." Of course, we do our taxes together, so both of us had to pay it. And she was the one that hit it. Quit being so quiet too, babe.
Oh.
We are in Sherman, Texas, is where we're at. Yeah.
I feel we should know where Greenville
It's
is.
just south of Paris over there.
Oh, okay.
It's not far. He's not far
It's
from
not far.
us. Yeah. Yeah, we're all pretty close knit. Not too far from each other.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, we're right here. Yeah, that's why it's so easy for us to
It's easy
to go.
for us to go.
You know, and we do go as quite often as we do, is because the free play is worth, you know, a little bit of travel, and we, you know, we don't just go up there to cash in the free play because we don't want them to, you know, dock us just for doing the free play. So we usually, you know, take, you know, $100 with us. That's why we do low budget. I guess what we need to do is we actually need to start, you know, spacing out, you know, our trips and have a little bit bigger bankroll, you know, and play some, you know, bigger denoms machines. But we figured, you know, just stick with the low budget, you know, methods and just have fun with it. It's been a while since we've been to Grant. We have traveled over there a few times. Well, I think we went over there 6 or 7 times last year. We have not gone over there at all this year, I don't think, have we? Yeah, I don't think we've gone at all this year over there. It is a nice casino. I do like it. But it just, you know, it's one of those that, you know, we'd have to stay the night, you know, traveling over there. You know, almost an hour and a half there and an hour and a half back. So if we go over there and do bad, it's, you know, that's a long drive home with your head between your tail because you did bad. You know.
Yeah, Tina, that would be a little too close for me too.
Yeah. On the first, we might have to try to swing up there and holler at you, man.
What we need to do is go up
Yeah.
up to Choctaw like once a month, kind of save
Yeah.
what we would spend and just go up there once a month.
There you go, Tina. A lot of Dr. Peppers. There you go. Yep. Big Red is my favorite soft drink. You know, of course, we drink all of them. You know, shouldn't be drinking any of them, but my favorite is Big Red. Yeah, we did some casino hopping a couple of weeks ago. We started at Choctaw, and because we were on vacation the week of the 13th. My birthday was November 10th, and normally I take that full week off, but there was another gentleman that took off at work during that, so I took the next week off, the week of the 13th. So we started at Choctaw Durant, played there for a little bit, then we went up to Stringtown, and oh my gosh, you talk about a little bitty casino. That one is small. You could put, you know, a pickup truck in the center of it and just barely be able to walk around that pickup truck, as small as Stringtown is. But it's a cute little casino, and stopped there, and then we went up to McAllister. McAllister's pretty nice. We did real good. Oh, thank you, Tina. Appreciate that. Yeah, Tiger, I don't ever try to go on a Friday night. It doesn't matter if it's whether it's Durant or one of the small casinos. I hate going on a Friday night. It's just way too jam packed and way too much going on. Oh man, I wish I could go back to 40. I know Sabrina does.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I know at Choctaw, Saturday nights can be brutal too if they've got a concert or something going on. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we stay away from them if they got a concert. Now, red screen, you talking about the going at midnight and stuff like that. We do like to get up early mornings, and get up there real early. And for the first time ever, the bingo based games you have to have two or more people on the game or it will not play. We were up there last Tuesday morning.
I think so.
I think it was last Tuesday morning when we were on vacation. We had stopped in there, and we park in the new parking garage on the Sky Tower. That usually I go on the 5th level, park right there at the front door, come in. We play in the Sky Tower quite a bit because of being non-smoking and stuff. I have some breathing issues, because of smoking for so many years, but I try to stay away from the cigarette smoke as much as possible and go when it's not busy. That way I can go in, up there to Old Smoky and the center part and play, because there are some good machines that I love to play that are up there that the Sky Tower doesn't have, like the Money Bags, Road to Riches, and those games. So we it was real early morning. I think it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. Pull into the Sky Tower and go in there, and there's like nobody down in the Sky Tower playing whatsoever. Maybe one or two people, and they were on computer games, like playing Huff and Puff or Buffalo and things. So I walk over to a VGT and I put my money in there, and it said waiting for other players. That was the first time it ever happened where I got on a machine that there were not enough players to play on it. So I told Sabrina, I said, hey, throw some money in that machine next to us and let's go to play and see if we can really hit big. It didn't work out too well. I mean, we broke even, but it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, so speaking of music, do you have to watch the copyright thingy?
Sometimes, yeah. I try not to record right up underneath a speaker that's playing music, or I will try to record on a song that would not be a high copyright strike against you. There is one video, I think it's back when I did the double up challenge that we were doing. Tazzy was playing I don't remember what it was that you were playing. I think it was the Lucky Duck machine. And I had to continuously talk because there was an Eagle song that was playing on the speaker right above me, and I was afraid that we were going to get a copyright hit on it. But luckily we didn't. I guess my voice, overpowered it. But yeah, you do have to be careful a little bit. Now, us being a small channel and stuff, it's not going to hurt us because we're not monetized. We're not making money. If we were a monetized channel and was making money, then it could really hurt us. But it's not really a big deal right now. Appreciate that, Tiger.
Tiger says
we have personal Facebook pages. We don't have a Facebook page for the channel just yet. If we ever get up, I think if we get to 1,000 subscribers, I think I will start a Facebook channel or a Facebook page for the channel. But we have personal Facebook pages, which, of course, obviously I'm not going to give that out. Yeah, no worries. I do believe I have my email attached to the, might check too, it should be in there on the about the channel about tab. I think I have my email in there. It's a Gmail, RodeoJoe25 gmail.com. You can email me anytime. We can, link up that way. But yeah, it's on there.
It should be on there.
Yeah. Go to view channel.
What?
And then go to click on this little arrow there. Yep, it's on there. It should be on there. But rodeojoe25@gmail.com. That's my email address. Yes, Miss Tina, the VGTs are our personal favorites. One, they're easy. I'm a simplistic person. I love simple, and that's what the VGTs are to us. 3 reels. Of course, you do have the 5 reel 9-liners, but yeah, 3 reels. Just keep it simple with me. That I have fun with that. So those are our go-to. Those are our favorites. Now I do like double top dollar. I do like that game as well. It's a non-VGT.
It's fun.
Yeah, that one's real fun. But yeah, the simpler it is, I love, that's what I like. Quit being camera shy. I see you being camera shy.
I'm trying to watch chat too.
Yeah. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I've got to clear my nostrils. You talk to him, baby.
Well, thank you, Shirley. We're trying to do good with the channel and everything. We may be just little low rollers or anything like that. Myself, when I play machines and stuff, $5 is about my limit to put in to bet. Unless I have more money to go with, but we're pretty much, as what Joe says, poor man betting.
Tina said you look good in that shirt. She loves butterflies. That's her sexy mama, hoochie mama shirt, I call it. Yeah, she does look good in that one. She kind of got a little fancy for me, so when she found out I was taking her on that lunch date today.
Yep.
So you guys have any other questions that y'all want to ask? I mean, feel free. We're pretty much an open book, unless it's a little too personal, we'll answer just about anything. You hear them wind chimes going.
I hear them.
49 degrees outside.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Hey, I'm not much on football anymore. It's been a few years since I've followed it pretty heavy. But yeah, she's my sexy hoochie mama, Tina.
You've said that like for a long time.
A long time, yep. People get a kick out of it. We've been married in May 2024, be 24 years. I was trying to play it smart. I got married. We married in 2000. I thought I'm gonna marry her the week before her birthday in May. That way, one, I remember how many years we've been married. Being married in 2000, easy to keep the math up on that. A week before her birthday. That way, I wouldn't never forget, the day. But I was stupid at the same time, because May has Mother's Day. So I'm broke come Mother's Day. We do not gamble in the month of May because we have Mother's Day, our anniversary, and then her birthday. But we've been married in this coming up year, be 24 years. Been together 25 years. But yeah, figured we'd do this and show you guys our appreciation that we have for each and every one of you out there that have subscribed, and those that Miss Tina, you've been there for a long time. Shirley, your name's been there for a long time. Red Screen, you've been there a long time. Matter of fact, I found your channel through Erica's slot channel when she did that deal out there at Grant that time, I think it was, and you were there. That's how I got to know you. So yeah, it is, Miss Tina. Yep. Yep. I have yet to meet her in person. I thought I saw her one time up there as we were walking through, but I did not stop to say anything. So I have not met her in person up there. I really wish I could one of these times. It'd be really nice to get to know her a little bit. I met JB once up there. Of course, F&S slots and Casanovas. Met those guys. Uh, who else was it that we met one time up there? Oh, Tiffany Mills. We met her a couple of times up there. We were up there when they did the Slottapalooza a couple of years ago, and that's where we had met Tiffany. We had saw her one time before, but didn't get a chance to say anything to her. They were walking by pretty quick, and of course this was, just after everything started to open back up after the pandemic. So
Aaron Slots.
Aaron Slots, we met them guys. Of course, they have moved off to California, so they're not going to be up here anymore. Jackpot Joe Slots, we met him a few times.
Well, I thought they went to. I didn't think they went to California. I thought it was Nevada.
Oh yeah, it was Las Vegas. I'm sorry.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was Vegas. There was somebody else that moved out to California. Yeah.
Aaron and Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good friends with Casanova and F&S. We pretty much hang out anytime they're up here. They holler at us and we meet up with them guys. Very, very awesome guys to hang out with. JB, he's a real nice guy. See him up there all the time, but let him do his own thing. As old as he is and everything, let him have his space. And but sat down and talked with him one time for a little bit. Really super, super, super nice guy.
I like when he sings to the machines. He got singing his little Elvis songs. I really enjoy some of his videos. He hadn't had any in a little bit, but
my allergies are really starting to kick up now.
They are. It's because the wind is north wind.
The wind is blowing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Tina, you have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and thank you so much, for your support. We do really greatly appreciate it, and look forward to meeting you one of these times. If you can get you a trip out here, holler at us and let us know where we can meet up with you. We'd love to meet you. Yeah. Oh, red screen, it does. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sabrina, she'll sit there and sweet talk him all day long. I'll get mad at him like Crazy Bill. He's my nemesis. Him and King of Coin are my two hardest machines. And old Bill, I'll tell him, I'll thump you on your nose, Bill, if you don't give me a hit. But yeah, thank you for stopping in, Tina. So glad you came in. Yeah. Yep. I tell him I need to buy a set of blue suede shoes, and then usually he'll give me a good, anywhere from a $60 to $180 hit, So. Yep. Out of the VGTs, my favorite format to play is, I'd have to say Smooth as Silk. really just, you know, the graphics on her, on her screens and everything. I really do enjoy her. Um, After that, I would have to say um, Diamond Fever is one of my really good favorite ones. I love to play as well. Uh, Choctaw has the $1 machine one right there by the noodle bar, and then a couple of $5 ones in the Old Smoky high limit room that I like to go up there and play on. And then Mr. Moneybags has his Road to Riches, the $2 denoms that Erica likes to play up there. But then he has one $5 machine that's in the Old Smoky high limit room that has the palm tree on it. It's
Is that one Lucky Strike?
I think it's Lucky Strikes. It may be
sure.
It may be a Road to Riches as well. I'm not sure, but really enjoy. Those are my favorite machines, go-to machines that we hit when we are up there. Rock on, Miss Tina. Love it. Yeah. Get it going right. Rock on, girl. Yeah, there's a delay on the computer as well too, so bear with us on the delays, guys. My counter's not even working, so I don't even know how many people we have in chat.
It's six watching.
Yep. Well, I've been on there for an hour, so that's pretty good too. So, but yeah, you know, I think we'll go ahead and start wrapping it up. You know, just greatly appreciate everybody stopping in, saying hi. Just figured we'd do a surprise live and Q&A session. You know, just see what happened and hang out with you guys for a little bit. So, do greatly appreciate everybody being here today. I think we're going to get off of here and get dinner going and get it ready and start getting ready for the work week. I got a feeling it's going to be a long week coming off of Thanksgiving. Going to be quite busy.
Seal of approval.
You know what?
Yes, that's it. That's
Seal
it.
of approval may be the one at the $5 version that's in the high limit room at Old Smoky.
It hits off the line. Yep.
Yes, sir, Red Screen. You bet, buddy. We'll catch back up with you there at Durant one of these times. Definitely. Yeah, it was kind of a surprise when you come walking around that corner when I saw you, you know, a couple weeks ago. I just happened to look up and saw you, and I'm like, that's Red Screen Tiger. Didn't see the tigers or nothing, just saw your face and knew exactly who you was.
You said no, that one is Road to Riches. It's the palm tree one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my good favorite ones I love to play. It is. But yeah, look forward to seeing you again, definitely. It does. And it doesn't matter, you know, if you're doing a single bet or a max bet on it. It seems like it hits all the time. And then there's a Hot Red Ruby that's in that same high limit room that's on the end there, $5 denom, and she hits a lot as well. We'll play that one. And then over by the women's restroom on that wall, the Crazy Cherry $5 denom. Tazzy
I like that one.
Tazzy hits on that one all the time.
I like that one.
Crazy Cherries is her favorite version of VGT. She loves Crazy Cherry. Well, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it and end this thing. So, you know, like I said, we greatly appreciate everybody stopping in and saying hi and hanging out with us for a little while. And really enjoyed this. So we're going to have to start doing this more often and see how it goes. I think this was a pretty successful, you know, first time live. So anyhow, hope everybody has a great week and stay safe out there. And if you go to the casinos, best of luck to you. And always, you know, gamble smart, definitely. You know, be safe with what you're doing. Don't get caught up in the draw of everything. You know, make sure you got control over what you're doing and how much you're spending and stuff like that. You know, so.
And know when to walk away.
Yeah, know when to walk away. Yep. You bet, Red Screen. Y'all guys take it easy. Appreciate all of y'all stopping by, and we'll catch y'all on the next live. Alrighty. Y'all take care now.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Now I gotta figure out how to end this.